Hey, what's going on, YouTube? So I just wanted to go over this HTML page that I have. It's a member login page. Um, so some special features about this. You can obviously see it's raining, and if you watch real closely, you can see that this is leaving ripples wherever I go. If I try to click it, it's going to make more ripples. And if I try to right click it, it's going to make more ripples, and it's not going to give me any options because of some JavaScript code that I have in here to prevent people from looking at the elements of your page, so they're not seeing your password and or whatnot. This particular form has a 3 login attempt. If I were to just hit login now, it's going to say I have 2 attempts left. If I do it again, it's going to tell me I have 1, and then I'm going to have to go in and type in my thing. I have this set up right now as user as the username, and my password is iamtheone, and it's all lowercase. And I have this going, so it's linked to. I'm basically building a website, and it's going to be advertising, being able to build websites for people or whatnot. My particular one that I'm building is a video gallery for music videos and stuff of different genres or whatnot. And I'll go ahead and show it. Now I have this linked so it actually goes to that when I do it. Sorry about that brief pause. I had to do something. So as you can see, this says the login is successful, and as I told you, it would take me to a video page. I'll go over the code with you guys. If you guys want to be able to make this, I need to explain a few things. You're going to have to find your own background that you see here. And I prefer you that it'd be easier if you found yourself a dark background. That way your ripples will show up. This globe that's spinning, you can go to jiffy.com. I left notes in the code so you know where to go and how to do all that stuff, and I'll show you too as we go. So I'm going to go ahead and click this. And as you can see, this takes me to my music page. If I were to scroll down, you guys can see a little Dark Horse Studio focuses on the recognition of women in metal music industry. Basically, this page is devoted to female metal singers, and there are links that go to other pages where it's actually, there's men in there too that sing or whatnot. And I have a little section here, who am I? If I were to click these little things here, like if I hit team, it's going to go ahead and pull me up to the Black Star Research facility, which is a company I created that has been around for a while. It's a private company. If I go to who am I, it's going to go ahead and shoot me back up to here where we were, so on and so forth. If I go to video gallery, it's going to take me to another page where I actually, that's not what I meant. If I hit music audio, it's going to take me to another page where I created a thing dedicated to the agonist. And I actually have a video player. It'll basically let you go through and filter through different tags or whatnot. But now that we're here back at the video gallery, I'll just kind of show you how I have this set up. It basically will pull up these videos or whatnot, and you can play them. You can have it go in full if you want. But each one of these will go ahead and pull up a screen like that as we go. But anyway, this isn't really what this is about. This is about doing your user login and stuff. If you guys are interested in doing stuff like this, then I will definitely be there to help you with that. And I'd be more than happy to help you guys show you how to, create a website like this or whatnot. This was a little video I created that just kind of goes with my production name. And, it just goes down and has little rights or whatnot and all this stuff. And all these are little links that'll take you to wherever. So anyway, this is IntelliJ IDE, and you can get this if you go to here at this website. All this will tell you how to install it, okay? the requirements, all that stuff for your system. Just basically give you the rundown. You want to go here to get IntelliJ IDE, and you want the community edition unless you want to pay for the ultimate. That's totally up to you. You can choose between Windows, Mac, or Linux. I use the free edition and it works pretty well for me for what I'm doing, so it is what it is. If you guys want to watch great movies for free, go to this website. It's awesome. You may get a little thing that pops up right here telling you to refresh page or get premium. Just keep telling it to refresh. Eventually it'll go away. So we're going to go back to here, and I'm going to go over this code with you guys. As you can see, I've left some notes up here. If you guys ever want to leave notes in HTML, you're basically you're going to want to do this. That's basically how you do it, and then you just go in the center and you'd write what you want. And I'm going to go ahead and pull that so you guys can see it all. I use different pseudonames because I do a lot of stuff. My YouTube account is Lucian Patterson. As we get going, I'm just going to scroll down through this so you guys can see this stuff. You see this little piece right here. If I were to click on this, it's this right here, this little eye you're seeing up here. That's what all that is. Now, normally you have CSS, like a separate file for your CSS that it's all linked to. You guys would go up into here, you'd see the CSS, and you'd have all these little links in here. As you can see, I have a lot of shit going on in here. And I wanted to make this tutorial as easy as possible for you guys to be able to create your own login, authentic login page. So I went ahead and I put all the CSS right in with this HTML page. And you can do that with JavaScript as well, which is why you have style written here. And when you're doing JavaScript, you would do a script tag. But I'm going to just go ahead and make sure you guys can see all this. I'm not going to be leaving a link to the code. All the code is here. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass to have to go through and type all this out, but it's kind of pointless for me to make a video if you guys aren't going to follow it. I have accommodated you guys in the past and helped you with stuff, and I will in the future, but this is something that's really good to learn, so I'd really like you guys to try to learn it. Let's check my time real quick. Okay. And this is how you leave notes in CSS. Okay, you're going to basically be doing this, and then you just write it in between. And when you're doing Java, you're going to be doing 2 lines like this. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. This gets into the input. This blinking that you're seeing right here, this is what this little piece of code does right here. And you can change this linear number, your number of blinks, so it blinks faster. I've left a little note up above so you guys can see that. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down a little more. Now, this is a background image, and like I said, you guys are going to have to find your own images. You can go right online and just type in evil images, I guess, or dark backgrounds. As you can see, you're going to come up with all kinds of stuff. So, and you guys will be able to, change this basically. You're going to want to create a folder with an HTML file, basically, and then you'd have it labeled as images like I have here. I actually have a couple different images ones, and then you're going to have, your images, which is calling this folder here, and then if I were to go in here and look for 9GIF, it would be right here, and that would be my globe. So moving on, right here is the form that you're seeing that you log into. And right here is some script. You guys want to make sure you add all this script because this is a rain that's going online and accessing the rain that falls in front of the image, as with the ripples. It's important to have. This is a security feature I told you where you can't right click. This is some JavaScript that prevents people from right clicking on your web page so they can't see your password. I've left little notes. This is JavaScript for the landing page for ripples, and below here is the 3 count setup and all that stuff for your JavaScript, which I've left little notes. You can actually see some notes here. This right here is what takes me to the next page, my music page that I showed you guys. You're going to want to change your redirection page. Like after you're done logging in, whatever your page is called, you know, you're going to want to go to that and change it to whether it's fetch, whether it's home, whether it's index, wherever you want it to go after you log in, basically. And that about covers it. This goes through basically, and this is, you know, it counts off the number of attempts that you have in this JavaScript. It's pretty effective. I really enjoy using it. You know, this is an easy way to add, you know, to create a single HTML page with JavaScript and your CSS involved in it. And it's perfectly okay to do this to a point. Sometimes when you start getting too much going on, it's just, in practice, it's good to have links to it and go from there. But I really hope that you guys found this useful. And like I said, just make sure you guys get all this code copied in correctly. And make sure that, you know, you're changing. This is the world globe right here that's spinning. If you guys go to jiffy.com, I want to show you something real quick. If you go to jiffy.com, it's going to bring you here, and you guys just find all the GIFs you want. And that's as easy as that is. So, and you can find a spinning earth there anywhere. And you can be creative and do whatever you want with this page. So it's just cool to have. It's kind of, I like the features that it has with the water ripples and stuff. But I hope you guys found this useful, and I look forward to working with you in the future. Take care.